Hello, good evening, and welcome to my life today, the 1st of June 2025. I sincerely welcome you wherever you are and wherever you are viewing or streaming from. I welcome you. And I say a very, very warm, happy new month to you. This new month of June, I wish you blessings. I wish you God's guidance. I wish you God's protection. I wish you favor in your life and in your endeavors. Success for the students. I wish you success in your examinations, in your academic pursuits. May God bless you all. And thank you for joining my life and thank you for being part of this life. Thank you for your attention, for your time. If you enjoy what we do, the programs we share, the knowledge we share, the teachings we give, do well to like and subscribe to my channel and assist us to get more knowledge and information across to many more people. So today we are going to discuss something very, very important. It is an important point in life. 10 things wise people avoid. There are 10 things you must avoid if you want to be a wise person. If you have wisdom, there are 10 things you must avoid. And that is very, very important. It is important for me to discuss this topic because I noticed that the world is lacking or running short of wise people. When you meet people along the road or you meet people in certain situations, you wonder from their attitudes, from their behaviors, what is happening. A lot of people lack etiquettes, common etiquettes. So it's important for us to look at these 10 things. It may be useful to you. You may learn something from it and increase in your wisdom and knowledge. So we move ahead. We start immediately. The first thing a wise person avoids is free meal. Wise people avoid free meal. Avoid free meal as much as you can, because nothing is free. It's important to tell yourself this always and bear it in mind. Nothing is free. Nothing is free. Even in Freetown, there is no free meal. Even the Germans say it in their language. Nichts ist frei. Meaning nothing is free. To the point that they even say that the air you breathe is not free. The air you breathe has been paid for. Someone has paid for it already. And who has paid for it? I don't know. But God gives us free air. So but just take note of this. Number one point to avoid if you want to be a wise person: avoid free meals. Avoid free meals. In Igbo language, we say awufu na asafo. When you take free meals, it can affect your stomach. So if you know that you're one of those who easily accept or look for free meals, free drinks, free everything, free, one day you may end up trading your destiny for a free meal. Because you may not know that what you are receiving, what you are taking or getting is not free until when you get yourself into a certain compromised situation where you cannot extricate yourself, where you cannot come out of. That is when you will now say, oh my God, if I had known, I wouldn't have accepted this thing. I wouldn't have taken this offer. So please, as much as you can, avoid free meal. Avoid free meal. Number two, the second thing wise people avoid. They avoid begging for respect and recognition. A good wine needs no bush. We often hear that. Wise people do not beg for respect. They do not beg for recognition. Actually, their actions speak for them. Their action would always go before them. Their achievements is like an advertisement for them. So if you want to be wise, try as much as possible never to beg for respect. Never beg for recognition. Because when you beg for respect, then you make yourself cheap. You make yourself so cheap, and then you can be trampled upon. So that's the second point. Never beg for respect. Never beg for recognition. Allow respect to be given. Show respect and you will receive respect. But don't beg for it. Don't ask for it. Don't say, show me respect, show me some respect. Do you know me? You don't even know me. Don't ask for those things. The way you carry yourself will determine how you will be respected. If you have that gaiety, if you have that respectful appearance, and you have self-respect, respect will be accorded to you. So we move to the third point. The third thing wise people avoid is they avoid arguing with fools. Wise people avoid unnecessary arguments, especially with people who are considered to be fools. When you argue with a fool, you are like someone who went to the bathroom to take a shower, and a mad man comes and takes your clothing and starts running. What do? Do you come out of the bathroom naked and start chasing the madman? No. So you don't argue with fools. Arguing with fools is like going to play with pigs in the muddy waters. Of course, you will get stained. You will get stained. So wise people do not waste their time arguing with fools. When you consider someone to be a fool, try as much as possible to avoid entering into arguments. Because fools don't argue with you to change their position. They argue with you just to stress you. So it's important to note that. Avoid arguing with fools. Number 4. This is very, very interesting. Wise people avoid trusting people too quickly. Too quickly. There are people you meet, their trust is so cheap. They just trust easily and too quickly. Please, try as much as possible not to trust too quickly, not to trust too easily. It's very, very important. People need to be tested before they can be trusted. Don't throw away your trust so cheaply. Don't throw your trust away so easily, as if it means nothing. Your trust should be valued. Your trust should be considered very expensive. So never throw away your trust so easily and cheaply. So wise people avoid trusting people too quickly. Then the next one, wise people avoid comparison. Wise people avoid comparison because they are wise. They understand that they are not in a competition with anyone. They understand this life as an individual race. You are not in a competition with anyone, so that the achievements of people should not stress you. When people tend to succeed and show wealth, don't be discouraged. Don't tell yourself it seems like you're not making efforts. You're making efforts. You're trying. So don't make comparisons, especially with people or your age mates who seem to be succeeding in life. You may be surprised when you find out the source of their wealth. So try as much as possible not to make comparisons with people's lifestyles, with people's achievements. Don't draw comparison with people's successes. Don't draw comparisons. Avoid it as much as you can. Then the next one, wise people avoid proving their worth. It is important that you don't go the extra mile to prove your worth to people. It doesn't matter. People who love you will always love you without you having to prove your worth. People who believe in you will always believe in you. People who cherish you and want to work with you will want to work with you. So you don't have to prove your worth. All you need to do is to just make sincere efforts. Be yourself. Live your life. Be sincere to yourself. And be normal. Be natural. People will see the values you have. People will see what you are made of. Those who know your value will come for you. Those who know your value will look for you. You don't have to prove your worth to anybody. So wise people don't make effort to prove their worth. They just make effort to achieve success. They make effort to achieve their goals. So if you're a wise person, of course you should have a goal. So all the efforts you make is to achieve your goal. All the efforts you make, or all the efforts you should make, is to be yourself. To be yourself and to actualize your potentialities. So wise people avoid proving their worth to people. It's very important. Then I go to the next point. Number 7 rather. Wise people avoid talking too much. It is only an empty vessel that makes a lot of noise. Wise people don't talk too much, but they are good listeners because they learn from people. When people speak, they listen, and they listen attentively to learn. So it is important that we try as much as possible not to talk too much. In Igbo language, there's this adage that goes, that a native doctor who talks too much will always say what the spirits or the gods have asked him not to say. So it is important to control your mouth. It's important to control your lips, the things you say. So wise people always avoid talking too much. Number 8, wise people avoid being too available. When you are too available, you become worthless. In economics, we were taught that scarcity attracts want. And that is the reality. When something is scarce, it becomes an object of search for everybody. Everybody wants to have it. But that which is too easily available, people will not value it. So as much as you can, try to take time off. You don't have to make yourself always available. Sometimes you can take time away. You can take time away, hide yourself. Go on a retreat. Go on a vacation. The world will not end because you are not available. So don't try to kill yourself because you want to be available to everybody at every time. Wise people avoid being too available. It's an important point. Don't joke with it. Then the next one, which is also very important, number 9. Wise people avoid being too emotional. It's important not to be too emotional, because when you become too emotional, it makes you to take certain decisions that you shouldn't have ordinarily taken. You make certain promises that you shouldn't have ordinarily made. So wise people avoid being too emotional. And when I talk of being emotional, I mean either being too happy or being sad. When you get too emotional or easily emotional, then you can become an object of manipulation. People can manipulate you easily. Because in your moments of joy, moments of happiness, people can step into your life and try to use you, or even manipulate you into making promises. So try as much as possible to keep your emotions under control. Wise people try to control their emotions at all times. Even when they are hungry, they can say, "No, I don't want to eat." Your emotions must be put under control, strict control. It's very important. Very, very important. So as a wise person, you make efforts to avoid being emotional. Your emotions must be put under control. So you avoid being too emotional. Then the last one, number 10. Wise people avoid eating or drinking too much. Of course, too much of everything is bad, but not everybody understands it. When you eat too much food, it can have several consequences. Too much food can cause you sickness. Even drinks, too much drinks, alcohol, for instance, it can cause you sicknesses. So try as much as possible to maintain a moderation. Be moderate in everything you eat or drink. So wise people avoid eating or drinking too much. Wise people apply moderation in what they eat or drink. So if you're able to apply moderation in what you eat or drink, then you are on the path of being a wise person. So I will run down these 10 points I have mentioned to you in case you're just joining me now, so that you'll be aware of the 10 points I've mentioned. 10 things wise people avoid. And I said, number 1, wise people avoid free meals. Number 2, they don't beg for respect. Number 3, they avoid arguing with fools. Number 4, they avoid trusting people too quickly. Number 5, they avoid drawing comparisons with people. Number 6, they avoid proving their worth to people. Number 7, they avoid talking too much. Number 8, they avoid being too available to people. Number 9, they avoid being too emotional. And number 10, wise people avoid eating too much or drinking too much. These are 10 things wise people avoid. And if you try to avoid these 10 things I've just listed out, I assure you, you will not only be wise, you will be successful in life. So I thank you for being part of this today's life. I thank you for listening to me, and I pray for blessings upon you, and I pray God to bless your endeavors for success. Even as you make efforts to be wise, as you make efforts to succeed, may you encounter divine favor that will help you to succeed in life. And I will conclude this life today by declaring that surely God's goodness and mercy will follow you all the days of your life, and you will continue to dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. You're blessed. And if you enjoyed what I just taught today, the 10 things wise people avoid, and you like it, please feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel, so that it will give you more updates, more teachings that will help you to succeed in life. Don't forget that this channel is dedicated for youths. It's dedicated towards empowering youths, assisting youths to grow, develop, and be great and successful in life. So if you want to be part of this community, subscribe to my channel, and we'll try to grow together. We'll try to develop together. and we'll try to be great together. I wish you a very wonderful evening, and I wish you a happy new month once again. So I wish you a wonderful time. Till next time, tune in and listen to us. Bye.